Dr. Hunt is a all-business caring person, and I saw that when I first met her. And I had a video, but it will not, you can't get it to work, showing all of our seniors who have done really well. We were showing that at 8th grade night when we were bringing, having parents of 8th graders come in. And it probably like 20, 25 seniors, GPAs of 3.7 to 4.8 on 4 of the scale with all of those advanced classes. All of them are involved in athletics, involved in clubs. And so we're very proud of those kids. And I have those kids in my classes. And they work hard. And I would put our best students against the best students of Indiana anywhere. As much as we've had with Lilly Scholars, all of these Indiana academic all-stars that we've had, they are really, really bright kids. And I'm just proud of all of those kids. But if you look, I mean, there's all the sports and all of that, and trust me, you know what John was saying, I love coaching, but I think it was Bob Knight that said, maybe it wasn't Knight, it sounds like Knight, great coaches, no, it's John Wooden, great coaches are great teachers, and great teachers are great coaches. I firmly believe that. I mean, I've taught with people who were just coaches.
Don't mind me.
And, oh, did you? Great. Okay, you just got access to my video. So anyways, you look at that, it shows all of the athletics that we have, all of the clubs that we have. But the one I really want you to look at is, look at all those dual credits. Man, I wish we would have had this when I was in high school. It could have saved my parents and me a lot of money, right? We've had kids that have gone, I know we had a girl a few years ago that went to Purdue with, I think, almost 60 credits from high school.
Oh. How many?
Almost 60. Yes. Now, she had taken a couple of classes at IWU also, but most of them are from Marion. And some of these are from our vocational school, too. And so, I tell parents, I said, you want your kids in these classes. You want your kids to be able to get these credits. And they said, well, why? I said, well, if you go to Purdue and you go in as a sophomore, you're going to take the call. Because you're a freshman. I almost went to Purdue. That's how I know that. So if you're a freshman, you don't get to take the call. Not to mention, you're a leg up on everybody else. I can't tell you. I don't know if any of you here had Dr. Ross. Anybody have Dr. Ross in class? Okay, P.D. Ross. She was my department chair, and so she taught me a lot. I thought I was a pretty good teacher at 15 or 16 years, and she really showed me what a good teacher would be. And she taught me a lot about how to teach writing and some of those other things. And I took over the department chair for her, and I did that for 18 years also. I swore I wouldn't do it while I was coaching 2 sports. Of course I did. And people ask me, when I was retiring, somebody said, well, has things changed? And I said, well, let me put it this way. I'm retiring after 41 years. I started teaching in 1982. If I go back 41 years, that would be August of 1941. Pearl Harbor hadn't been bombed yet. So, you know what? A lot has changed. The students have changed. People have changed, But in the end, students are students. When we were 15, we did a lot of dumb crap. I did, okay? Or 16 or 17, you can be a senior, and I just went through this with a parent of a senior. I said, I know he knows everything there is to know about anything, and you're not very smart right now. But as Mark Twain said, between 17 or 21, I'm kind of paraphrasing here, my father became the smartest man in the world. And that's true. Mm-hmm. And our kids, I think, are eventually going to get there. As I said, Marion High School, I always tell people when, if they're coming to Marion that, you know what? If you're going to pick a school system, pick our school system. I really believe in that. You're going to get diversity, not just in race, but you're going to get diversity in economics, Think about the kids you went to high school and elementary school with. And my 3 boys, they all said that. Got a great education, but you know what? When I went to college, I knew how to deal with Hispanic kids, I knew how to deal with black kids, I knew how to deal with kids who were poor, kids who were rich, middle class kids, because they had done it already. And I'm a firm believer in that really certainly helps. So, are we ready?
I've been ready.
Sorry. Hey, I'm not at 18:35. Okay. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for inviting me. And Vicki tagged along. I told her she could stay home, but she said no. And I really appreciate it. So this video you're going to watch is our seniors now.